And my name's Mane Hamazila. I'm joined here with Chaweta Halowa and Chipo Mondike. One Chelsea fan and one Liverpool fan. So you can introduce yourself as well.
Yeah, my name is Chaweta Halowa, just like when he introduced me. I'm a very big Chelsea fan in Real Madrid. And, this is World Cup season. I'm with Team Portugal. Yeah, want Sierra to bring the big one.
Yeah, and my name is Chipo Mundike. Yes, as Moine introduced me, he said that I'm a Liverpool fan, and of course Barcelona. So as you can see, it's a very big rivalry here. It's a very intense here. Very intense.
Very intense.
We're all oppositions here. It's gonna be wild. So enjoy.
So the first question that we're going to have today is did our clubs meet our expectations last season? We'll start with Chelsea.
I think it was just, to be honest, it was a very disappointing season. Yeah, as a Chelsea fan, we dropped a lot of points. There are many games that I can give an account of where we should have won, where games that we failed to manage the game. We're leading 1-0, we concede the goal, we draw. We drop points. And worse enough, we're not even playing in Europe. We're just playing FA Cup, Carabao, the league and all that. And I think it just goes back from the owners, the players that we have. The squad is too young. There's no experience. There's no heart in the team. The squad is divided,
So do you think that you guys having, you won't have any European competition? Are you going to redeem yourselves? Because I feel like when a team doesn't have European matches, they have a quite good performance. Because if you look at Man United last season, they never had European matches, but we saw how they performed.
Yeah, they focused.
Focused on the league.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because for the past 2 seasons before Guardiola left Man City, he's been complaining about playing 3 games playing games 3 days.
Yeah.
After 3 days, you're playing a game because you're playing in Carabao, you're playing in FA Cup, you're playing in UEFA.
And there is one out again.
Yeah. So I think in 2016, Chelsea finished in a similar situation. And in 2017, we won the league under Antonio Conte. So I think when you're rebuilding, just like the way Man United were rebuilding, we saw how they performed. Finished third. You just need a bit of, those games can be distractions, because you need more time on the training ground, the team knowing each other, and stuff like that.
So, Ndike.
Let him talk about Real Madrid.
But no, wait. Before we go to Real Madrid, wait. I know you want Real Madrid, Barcelona here, but we're starting with your main clubs. So, Ndike, did your club meet its expectations last season?
I can say no. Recently, last season, we're champions of Liverpool, but we didn't expect. I'm sure. I don't know. Okay, our coach Ancelotti, whatever he did, the signings. Yes, the signings were good, but we overspent through back years. Jurgen Klopp, when he was our coach, we never used to see him overspending like that, signing stars like
I personally feel like Ancelotti was given too much freedom by the club. I mean,
yeah, he was given too much freedom anyway. Yeah, but the good part, Ancelotti,
there are those players that you can start and those that you can bench. You can't bench Mo Salah throughout the season. That wasn't right for me, honestly. Who was a Liverpool fan as well.
And someone who won the Golden Boot the previous season.
Four times, in fact.
Yeah, I mean, where are your goals going to come from?
Thierry Henry.
And I personally feel like if Ancelotti wasn't Liverpool's coach, Mohamed Salah would still be at the club.
He could have been still at the club. I'm sure there was some big issues in the dressing room. I'm sure they didn't want to show. I'm sure one of the interviews where Mo Salah, he was quite angry when he didn't enter the game. I'm sure he said something, and that's how Slot benched him. The team is bigger than one player who is just going on. You just know it's team first. Yeah, but there were a lot of issues. Now you see Konate leaving. You see he's not signed the contract because of some issues between the club and the player. So those things, there are more things which happened badly. But I'm not sure about this season, about Areola, the coach. I'm not really sure, but we all just hope for the best to reach our target. And I'm really even shocked that we're playing the UEFA because I didn't expect this. I know. Okay, honestly speaking, I know that they pick 4 teams,
Yeah.
but I'm shocked. How come in La Liga they've picked like 5 teams? There's Real
No,
Betis
it's
and Liverpool and other teams like Syria.
it's a rule.
only 4.
It's a rule that happens where if like is it the first team, like let's say an English team, like if we have more English teams in the round of 16, they get to secure that 5th place position.
Yeah, because in the top 8, the league format, we
this season-
had 6 teams.
This season, next season, we're going to have more than 8 clubs playing European football from the Premier League,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is now surprising because most of these other leagues you find maybe they're just like 4 or 5, but in the Premier League we have more than 8.
Yeah.
Almost like half of, because we have teams like Bournemouth who are making is it their first time appearing?
Europa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Europa.
About 3 teams. I know mostly it's 2, but anyway, it's good. It's good. I'm sure Aston Villa has been winning the Europa. Crystal Palace just won the conference, so I'm sure the English clubs and
And,
the Spanish clubs are doing.
And I
fine.
think this season, the so-called tradition of Big Six, really, they were inconsistent. All of them. Like even the champions, that's it. Like you find they lose to Bournemouth, they draw a couple of games. It wasn't like the Man City when they were winning, they go 15 games and beaten run. Even an Arsenal fan, when you're watching, it's most of their wins were 1-0 wins over the edge. So you find Liverpool, same story, Chelsea, same story, Man City also had their inconsistency happening. But Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, those teams were, because Aston Villa won the Europa League, Crystal Palace won the Conference League. So English teams were really put their identity on all over Europe this season, and Arsenal, unfortunately, reaching the final.
Yeah, Arsenal, they did well. They did not even lose any game in the UEFA. But they lost in penalties. I don't know what happened.
And only conceded 6 goals.
Yeah, that's good. Their defense is quite strong. Anyway, on Liverpool's part, Liverpool on the signings, like, we don't know how to come up this season. We'll see. We'll just depend on Areola. We hope for the best, in short. So yeah, over to you, my presenter.
So we heard your views from that question. So the next question I'm going to ask you is that which player should your club sell immediately?
I have nothing against the guy. But the first person, Benoit Badiashile.
Okay.
Yeah, I can name like 5 guys. Benoit Badiashile, Tosin, Robert Sanchez. Who else?
Why should you say Robert Sanchez? I mean, that's your first goalkeeper.
no.
If you say Robert Sanchez,
Club World Cup.
so where are you going to take him?
No, I don't know. Whoever wants to buy Robert Sanchez, but he can go.
Robert Sanchez is yours.
We
yours.
had the chance to sign Mike Maignan from AC Milan, and they didn't put in a bid. Like the guy was a free agent ready to go, but they didn't.
But the thing is that you guys can't say Robert Sanchez, no matter what. If you say Robert Sanchez, meaning you want your team to fall again.
No.
Yeah, you're going to play Jorgensen in goal.
No, Jorgensen is actually going, but Robert Sanchez can be number 2 to play FA Cup in Carabao. You know the thing with the way Maresca and the way Liam Rafinha were playing is playing from the back. So if your goalkeeper can't play from the back, if you have a challenge, you'll be conceding goals. That's what happened against PSG at the Parc des Princes. So that's the same reason why Luis Enrique ended up selling Donnarumma, because of the ball playing abilities. And we've also seen Donnarumma make some mistakes, few of them from the back. So if a coach, a team is a team by their identity and with the way the coach wants to play. So if you see Mourinho is the head coach, it's a defensive team. That's what Mourinho is all about. If it's Guardiola, it's tic-tac, building, So if the coach wants to play from the back, get him a goalkeeper who can play from the back.
Someone like Neuer.
That one is a midfielder. Yesterday.
Yeah, maybe.
He's a
Yeah,
midfielder.
because Neuer is just good class.
Okay, so what's your take? Which player should Liverpool sell? Me, honestly, I'm happy that Konate has gone. I mean, Konate has made us concede goals like no man's business.
The
And
Leeds game.
the flop that me I'll talk about. Yes, quite right. It will sound like I'm hating on him. It's Jeremy Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong, I haven't seen him perform to what we expected.
Yeah, we just understand Anslot. He has
You know?
something for the Dutch people because it's from Netherlands, my country.
And Gakpo. On Gakpo,
Gakpo, of course.
Gakpo has to
almost
go, no
every-
matter what, because you can't tell me that you start Gakpo, you see all the mistakes he's making,
Yeah.
but the next match he's starting again.
He's starting again.
Why
This
are you
is-
leaving? Why are you leaving people like
Chiesa.
Chiesa, who's I don't even know why Chiesa
The
is
star
still.
of 2020 Euros. I'm sure almost everyone watched it.
Yeah.
But he's been benched.
He's been benched throughout the season. Like,
Imagine.
we don't understand.
we don't understand.
Maybe Inayola will use him properly if he comes in.
We
'cause
just maybe at least maybe the signings I feel who can come to Liverpool, Bakola. We sell Gakpo, Bakola comes.
but
At
will
least we
PSG
have
will-
two
the
signings.
question is that will PSG allow?
I'm not sure.
PSG
Maybe,
can-
maybe they can allow. I'm
PSG
sure.
can't let go of their super team.
I'm sure they can allow.
but
There's Kvaratskhelia, I'm sure there can be someone who can
but-
come in to
but when
take over Bakola.
But sometimes when it comes to transfers, as a player, if you hand in your transfer request, you will push until you go. If you really want to go. Examples are Mark Cucurella. Cucurella just left yesterday. So even in as much as a Chelsea fan, it's hating me that Cucurella has gone. Even the team never wanted Cucurella to go, but he wanted to go. And he has gone. So if you are Bradley Bakola, you don't start any games. You're just a super sub in the super team. You also want to play. And he's at that form where, you know, he wants to get in the France team. We all know he's not a starter in the France team. He wants to play regular football. And for me, if Bakola thinks of staying at PSG, you'll be a bench warmer, you'll be a sub. But if you go to Liverpool,
I'm sure he'll be starting.
if I'm Bakola's agent, I'm whispering to his ear to say, look, Liverpool just lost one of their legends. They lost Mo Salah. Their main issue now is the wing. Is the wing department. They want a winger. So if you go there, definitely you're starting.
Yeah, starting.
So it will be, we'll see. It's one to look on. But that would be a best decision that he can make.
Yeah, Bakola, he's in fact, he's wild. He's wild. He's just winning the effort. In those special moments, in those individual performances, you can see this guy, he's wild. He's wild.
So if this question, we're going to build the starting 11. If you combine both squads, who would make the starting 11?
Which squads?
Like if we were to combine Liverpool and Chelsea together, now you make a starting 11. Which players do you think will be there in your starting 11?
So I'm naming the whole squad.
Yes, you're naming the whole
squad.
Okay.
Okay, so in goal, honestly speaking, I have nothing against Sanchez. I think he's a really good shot stopper, but in the feet, it's something else. Okay, so the goal, obviously, Alisson, if he remained at Liverpool. Alisson, right back, Reece James, arguably, Reece James. Centre backs, Levi Colwill and Virgil van Dijk. Left back, I was about to say Cucurella, but he went. So I'll say which left backs do Liverpool have?
Left backs.
KKs. I'll go for KKs.
Yeah.
The midfield, I'll go for definitely Szoboszlai. Yeah.
He just had to. He just
Yeah,
had to be there.
definitely Szoboszlai. So this is a 4-2-3-1. So Szoboszlai there with Moises Caicedo. So I won't put Enzo Fernandez because we don't know his future is in the air. So Szoboszlai and Moises Caicedo. Then Cole in the 10. Cole Palmer in the 10, arguably the best number 10s in the Prem. Shame that he's not at the World Cup.
Yeah, very big shame.
Yeah. On the right wing, at Liverpool players, I'll go for Pedro Neto on the right wing. Yeah. On the right wing, Pedro Neto. My striker will be Hugo Ekitike. My left winger will be, I think I'll put Esteval.
Esteval.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, my starting 11, like it's a non-thing. Alisson in goal. Centre backs, I'll get Van Dijk and maybe I think Colwill. Colwill is a defender, right?
Yeah. Centre back.
Because he's Colwill. Then for my left back, I would put Gusto. I'll play Gusto. Right back, Reece James. Reece James.
Yeah.
Then when we come to midfield, it's a non-thing again. Szoboszlai, Caicedo, Cole Palmer. those guys they can make a very good midfield. Then when it comes to the front three, striker Eketike, and I think right wing I would prefer to play in young talent. I'll go for Ngomoa. Then left wing maybe I'll try. Okay, I'll try to swap these. I'll put João Pedro as my striker, and I'll put Eketike as my left wing because Eketike also plays left wing. I think we're aware about that.
Yeah, he tries.
Yeah,
He tries.
he does.
For me, that's my starting 11. And the coach, I would honestly pick. Now I just don't have the coach. Okay, I'll choose Maresca because I feel like Maresca tactics are better than Anislot. Because Anislot doesn't plan, honestly.
Yeah,
It's
it's just that last season, I'm sure. Okay, the other season when we won, the team was very much still together. I think the only signing brought was KS. The rest, I'm sure.
Okay. So what's your starting 11?
Starting 11. I'm sure whatever you said. But I know Alisson is starting. Virgil van Dijk, of course, the big man starts. I don't know. I'm not sure about Chelsea, CBs. But I know Koyo. And then maybe on my left back, Augusto can play, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
And my fullback, of course, between maybe Bradley. Was Bradley. He did well, I'm sure. I just know he has an injury. On my mid, I'm sure I'll choose McAllister, the Argentine, of course. I love Argentina players so much.
So biased.
Caicedo.
11 is biased.
Caicedo as my other mid. 10, I'll put Palmer, of course. On my right wing, I'll choose, of course, Estevao. I'm sure he's the one who can really press the Brazilian. He has skills, just the injury thing. On my left wing, I'm sure I'll just choose Pedro Norte. I can't say Garnacho. Doesn't have a good season, I'm sure. As my number 9, I'm sure Issa can do something. That's my starting line.
So I have quick fire questions. Like, who was the best signing of the season for your club?
For our club, Chelsea.
Do you mean this season? This is the previous season.
Previous season.
João Pedro. 29 goals and assists. No penalties.
For me, as Liverpool, honestly, I would say Hugo Ekitike.
Yeah, of course.
Hugo Ekitike. I mean, the guy has, you know how it started. It was a situation where people thought as though Ekitike would always play bench because of Isak. Now, Ekitike proved that he can do better than Isak, and it really happened. So we don't know how it's going to be next season. Hopefully, Ekitike recovers quickly.
And I'm sure what happened to Isak, we all know the story. He wanted to join Liverpool, but the club was really stopping him. So at some point, he did not have enough time for the preseason.
Yeah.
So you just know you don't have time for the preseason. You expect to play well in the real league. Nothing. That's why he had injuries and things like that. So he missed a lot. But otherwise, the best signing of our team, I'm sure Ekitike, there's
no doubt.
Yeah.
So, who's the biggest flop for your club?
Garnacho.
I won't even argue because we know that's a fact. Garnacho. I expected Garnacho to redeem himself at Chelsea, honestly.
Yeah,
but it's like the football left him.
Yeah, it did.
The football left him. I mean,
you know, I know it's a bit off topic. Most of the times we criticize as Real Madrid fans, why did Toni Kroos retire early? Sometimes when you just feel the football is leaving, you just
retire. For a player like Garnacho, okay, honestly, Man United destroyed him. Garnacho had the potential to shine. He was supposed to be among the rising stars that we're having nowadays.
Yeah.
Like Lamine Yamal. He's supposed to be in that range competing with people like Lamine Yamal, Estevao, and Ngomoa. You know, that young talent, but it's like things are not just going his way.
I think Man United, playing for Man United is a big thing. The fan club is, they have the biggest fan club around the world.
Man United in nothing.
Man United in nothing.
Those guys are crazy.
Yeah, the pressure is big playing for Man U. It's very big. So there's Rashford, there's Sancho, all those examples who've been next out, been Greenwood. So I think you need to take you need to be wired mentally.
I feel like the thing that has added on to his flopping is discipline. I mean, you're supposed to be disciplined as a player.
Yeah.
Because players like Garnacho, you find that they're always arguing with coaches, maybe he's arguing with fraying
even
from
in
the
this
club.
country.
Exactly. Like, yeah, so that adds up as well.
I remember Lionel Scaloni, they asked him a question. What about Garnacho is not starting? He said that I want players with the same mindset. I'm just sure he's just talking about the Messi Ronaldo issue, where Messi has almost like his bodyguards around him, and him is just left out. Even so at the Copa America, Messi was crying. He was just watching, not comforting the king, of course, of Argentina. That's how they call him.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I don't know the flop of my season. Frimpong.
Yeah, to be honestly, okay. Jerry Frimpong. I don't know whether it's because he's caught up with so many injuries. I think that has affected him as well.
Yeah.
Because Frimpong, I think he hasn't played more than 10 games in the Premier League. I only remember seeing him in Champions League. He would maybe play 45, 20, you know. So Frimpong was a flop.
But against Lot was using him as a winger. At least if he was able to play two positions. I'm not sure about Florian Wirtz. I don't know why I feel. I'm sorry to say that. I don't know. I'm thinking that Florian Wirtz this season. And it's maybe let's just give him time. Who knows? Just like the situation of Rafinha, how he's playing very well.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think Florian Wirtz has been, it's him just adjusting to the culture, to the new club, the new country, having been born in Germany, playing in Germany for some time at Bayer Leverkusen. Because when he, like I was watching the Germany game yesterday, when he plays for Germany, he's a different player. He's a good player, even assisted yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. So you just give him time. He's a good player.
He's a good player, I'm sure. It was worth the signing. I'm sure he has still more years to come. I'm sure he's going to have great days ahead of him.
What was your best goal last season for Chelsea?
João Pedro against Nottingham Forest, the bicycle kick. Although we lost that game, but the goal was a stunner.
Honestly, as a Liverpool fan, we had so many goals. You can't pick. Like Soboslai, Soboslai was something else last season.
Yeah, he was.
Honestly,
He was.
He carried us.
I mean, what do you mean?
He did.
Every time you put the ball by the edge, people know that it's going to go in. And I feel like the best goal for me was against Arsenal. That free kick against Arsenal.
Yeah, that was the best 3 points.
That was the best goal of the season for me, for a Liverpool fan.
But there are quite many. There's one against Manchester City. I'm sure. I don't know if it was where we won 5-0 because the UEFA game. 6.
Wasn't it? Is it Galatasaray? Yeah, it was Galatasaray.
The second leg.
Yeah. So I feel like Soboslai is a key player for Liverpool, and if to today go Soboslai,
I will go for a big price.
Then Liverpool will now have struggled to like find a midfielder like him.
Yeah.
I just even wonder how Soboslai just came to Liverpool just from the humble beginnings of Red Bull Leipzig, where I don't know how just Klopp thought of signing such a player, but it's quite. I'm sure even Madrid might want him.
Yeah, I think Soboslai.
Madrid want him. No, like Madrid, honestly, they want him, but Liverpool, they know that once they let go of this person, they can't find. Maybe if Soboslai was playing for a team like Bournemouth, these small clubs that are looking for money, let go of him a long time.
Definitely.
But Liverpool know that if we let go of this person, because honestly, I feel like if Virgil van Dijk was to leave the club, Soboslai would be our captain.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. He just deserves the captain.
Yeah. So, which player was the best, like the youngest best player?
For me, I go for Ryan Check.
What do you
club?
for your club?
Or for Chelsea. It's been tough over the rough season.
Yeah, it's quite a rough.
Me, honestly, who's not even a Chelsea fan, I feel like Estevao was the best young talent that side.
Although the injuries
caught up with
like
him.
that. But I think I would go for Estevao.
Estevao has great days ahead.
The future is bright. It's that thing. I love the goal he scored against Liverpool. The winner.
That one. I also remember that one. Was it Barca?
Yes, even the goal he scored against Barca. So I watched the Barca game. I can't lie. I thought we were going to lose that game.
What game was that? Is it
It ended 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
3-0.
So it was at Stamford Bridge, and I thought we were going to lose. So I really felt nice that he So I think he was the break. He really had a good season. If it wasn't for the injuries, he would have scored more goals. He would have. It's when he touches the ball, there's that excitement that comes in
Yeah,
you as a
players like
fan.
Esteval, looking at the country he comes from, where we know that Brazil is a place for Joga Bonito. So we know that once Esteval, he has the
Yeah.
ball, we know that he is going to embarrass that player, or that player is going to break an ankle.
Yeah. Oh, he will score.
Or he'll
Assist.
score maybe a rocket. So, for me, a Liverpool fan, the youngest player, honestly,
Ngomoa.
is Ngomoa. I mean,
Yeah, 16.
Ngomoa, he proved the point.
I proved the point. I'm sure I like that goal, which was against Newcastle, where
Yeah.
it was 3-2, the last minute one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
We didn't expect that.
the game, and the other one was against, is it Leeds? I don't know.
And Palace.
Yeah, Palace. I think it was Palace.
Go against Palace.
So I think Liverpool has some good young players.
Trey Nyoni,
Yeah.
that one is going far.
Yeah. So I think I feel like we're done with our clubs now. We focus on the main thing, the World Cup.
Yeah, World Cup.
The World Cup is the most stressing tournament I can say.
For me, yeah, as you can see, I'm wearing the South African jersey right now. Honestly, I expected South Africa to play how they play in their league. They have something that they call happy hour, where they get to dribble, they get to do what. But I never saw all that. Looking at the starting lineup was just okay. I mean, everything was just okay. But the first mistake that South Africa made, for them to concede that goal, we have to blame the keeper. Honestly, you're seeing that Mexico is playing high press. Then you get to pass the ball to a defender who you're not even sure if he's going to manage to control that ball or what. Next thing, they get the ball from him. I mean, you're not supposed to do that in your World Cup opener, where you know that this game is crucial. You're supposed to win. You're supposed to get 3 points or 1 point at least to settle. So for South Africa, I feel like South Africa are not going to get past the group stage because we've already seen how Group A is.
Yeah.
We have Mexico, South Korea. If you watch the South Korea
South
match,
Korea.
do you think South Korea will give South Africa a chance?
No.
Korea.
Even check who lost. We even saw how they played. Will they give South Africa a chance? No.
Yeah.
So South Africa, I feel like they should change their formation. The formation that they used against Mexico wasn't good at all. And getting to red cards in your first game,
Yeah,
that was the biggest mistake that South Africa made. You can't get to red cards in your first
Best
game.
impression of the whole World
And
Cup.
now you find that maybe those are the main players, the key players that go red cards. Then you find that they'll end up putting people who don't even have experience in their own club level, like defense.
Yeah.
We already know there's a problem there in the defense for South Africa.
Clearly. In the midfield. Clear.
Just everything. The Southern Africa, Zambia, South Africa. I don't know.
We can't put Zambia. We can't even compete.
Zambia.
We can't put Zambia in this argument because we all know how Zambia's never won a game. The last time Zambia won a game at AFCON was in 2012. And that was the final. Every time.
Was in 2013, 14.
2012. The last time Zambia won a game at AFCON. It was 2012. They've just been drawing and losing. So we can't even put Zambia at world level. Honestly, I'll look like I'm talking too much, but we can't put Zambia at world level.
Yeah, I think as Zambia.
Continental level, they've already disappointed us. I feel like when it comes to continental level, when it comes to Zambia, in Zambia, we have a mindset to say that if a player is playing in Europe, we should get him. We're not supposed to do that. I mean, we have our own players in Zambia here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch the Argentina match, Argentina-Zambia, those players, they tried, honestly. And those were local players. I mean,
I think
most of them were local players.
But Fashion
Starting
Saka.
from the keeper, maybe people like Fashion Sakala, Mutandwa, yes, those guys are not.
Watson Ndaka was there, right?
Yes, but he ended, I think that was like the 80th minute.
Yeah, but
But anyway, let's not talk about Zambia here.
Yeah,
let's just
Don't
cancel
let's,
it.
let's talk about the
We
World
end up
Cup.
going too fast now.
Yeah.
We come to Group B. Group B where we saw, I don't even know what's in Group B. Like,
It's important.
we have teams like Canada who are in pressure against Bosnia. I mean, Bosnia, I think like Bosnia is going to be those teams that will just like destroy your mood. Like you're about to win, but they'll just ruin everything because I never expected them to score against Canada. In Canada, they had to score like in the 70th minute.
Yeah.
So I feel like this World Cup, the small teams are going to put pressure on the big teams because the big teams have a mindset to say that this is a small team and they can't do anything.
Yeah.
Then we have the match. The most talk about match here is Brazil Morocco.
Oh, Brazil, Morocco.
Ah,
Morocco surprised us. Morocco surprised
I
me
think
for sure.
I think Morocco. I think Morocco didn't surprise me too much. Yeah, because the last World Cup they ended in the semi-final.
But the fact that they were defending most of the time, just doing count, I'm sure. But this time, if you have seen their gameplay,
Yeah, but
it's changed.
yeah, but they were playing counters. But in a game, you're supposed to have a game plan.
Yeah.
Morocco know that they're outmatched when it comes to the talent and the personnel that Brazil have in their squad. But we know the players they have, Vini, Rafinha, and the guys like that. So you need to go with the game plan. So Morocco controlled the midfield. Boadi played well. I think for me, he should have been the man of the match, not Vini. The midfielder with long hair in the Morocco game. He controlled.
18.
Yeah, he
18-year-old.
he controlled the game and benched Amrabat. So if Morocco reached the final of the AFCON, the very controversial final. Yeah, that's the topic. Very controversial final. So they're a good team. And I think Brazil, the way they set up the 4-4-2, most of the times I was seeing you got Thiago playing with Lucas Paqueta.
Okay. When it comes to the Brazil squad, I feel like Brazil put a lot of players who are not experienced. I mean, we'll start with Igor Thiago.
Yeah, first World Cup.
Igor Thiago, yes, he had a good season at Brentford. Yeah. But that's Brentford. Yes. There's a difference between Brentford
and Chelsea.
And Chelsea. We have teams like Arsenal. We have Martinelli. Martinelli was a Premier League champion who participated as well.
Yeah. Even in the last World Cup.
Martinelli is
We have
not
players like
number
Endrick.
9.
Endrick who went from Madrid, where we saw Endrick was about to flop. When he
Yeah.
went to Lyon, he picked himself up. So why can't you start Endrick in that game? In as much as he was injured, yes, we understand. So why can't you put Martinelli?
And you know, just on the Igor Thiago part, in the UEFA final, the way what's his name? Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta didn't start Gyökeres. He didn't start Gyökeres. Why? Because when you're playing against a team against PSG, they are very good defensively in attack. So you need someone who's not a natural number 9. A natural number 9 is someone who is with the defenders like this. So he's an easy target, but you need someone who's fluid, like Kai Havertz. So that's the same reason. So that's the same reason why even Kai Havertz at Germany is starting, because he's more fluid than Votamad. So Igor Thiago played well at Brentford, but with the game plan that
Let's not even say that Igor
played-
Thiago played though. Igor Thiago's goals, most of them were penalties. Let's just be honest.
Yes, some of them. Some of
Let's just
them.
be honest. Most of his goals were penalties. I feel like this Brazil squad, we just come to the defense as well. I mean, we have players that we don't know, like players who play in the Brazilian league.
But yeah, the Brazilian league, they are
It
quite
is
talented.
competitive.
They are
It is
talented,
competitive,
sure.
but
She's a
we also
talented-
have players in Europe that are performing well, defenders.
Yeah.
So why would you play? You know, this is the World Cup. It's not like it's a CONCACAF or what? What do they play? Copa America. I don't know. It's not that tournament. It's a World Cup, and you have to plan. It even reached an extent where the defenders weren't defending properly. To the extent where Alisson had to come out. That's why they considered the first goal.
Yeah.
If you remember. 'Cause
Yeah.
where were the defenders? Alisson was right there outside the 18 yard.
How does your defensive midfielder, your number 6, Casemiro, get yellow carded in the first half? That's why Casemiro got subbed at halftime.
Even Baudi, I mean, we know that football is for respect, but you saw what Baudi did. He met Casemiro, he dribbled Casemiro to a point where Casemiro stopped chasing on the ball.
Yeah.
Like, why are you putting old players? You even know that these ones will get tired fast. So, Casemiro starting, no. Even at Man U, he never had a good season, honestly. He scored goals, but he never had a good season. From my own perspective, he never had a good season. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup?
Portugal.
Why did you say that?
One, because I'm wearing the kit. It shows how committed I am. Two, because I think for quite some time over the years, Portugal has been a Ronaldo reliant team. But now we can look over, we see João Neves in the midfield. We've got Captain Fantastic, Bruno Fernandes. We know what the season that he had, that Man U. We have, obviously, the wizard Vitinha. We've got João Cancelo, right back. We've got Ruben Diaz, Inacio. We've got Semedo. We've got, obviously, the goat.
Before you go any further,
Yeah.
do you feel like sacrificing Ronaldo is a good idea for the Portugal squad?
Sadly, yes, because the recent finals, the recent friendlies that I watched, they are more fluid because he can't press. So he's just in the box with the midfielders and stuff like that. So you just need to sacrifice himself. The team, the manager will just have to say, okay, I think this one, we need someone younger like Gonzalo Ramos who can press and add to the team in that sense.
For me, honestly, we haven't even reached mid-tournament, but I feel like Germany can win the World Cup. Like, if you remember, in 2014, this is how Germany started.
Yeah,
With a very talented squad. I mean, we have people like Musiala, we have Kimmich, Neuer, who wants to win another one.
Yeah.
So I feel like Germany are going to win. Looking at the performance, like scoring 7 goals in your opening game, it's not something easy. So for me, I go for Germany to win this tournament. If not Germany, I'll go for France, because France have the best squad right now.
Arguably.
Yeah, for me, I feel France and Spain, but I'm sure I'm supporting Argentina. I know Argentina, my boys, Messi's boys. They're coming to defend it, not to win, but to defend it. But I'm sure
I'm not seeing Argentina win anything. I'm not seeing Argentina win.
2022 guys, you said the same, that Argentina will want to win.
Argentina won't.
But anyway,
Argentina won't win anything.
Argentina were one season wonder.
Yeah.
And you think Portugal win?
Like Bayer Leverkusen.
Just wait.
One season
You think Portugal win?
Portugal is winning.
Portugal can win the World Cup if they sacrifice Ronaldo.
Yes. That's the only
You should
condition.
imagine their own player.
Because
Their own team leader to sacrifice. Are you sure?
Yes. I mean, look, if we look at Portugal's friendly against Nigeria, what did Ronaldo do against Nigeria?
Yeah, just a friend. It's training.
No.
You can see what you can do.
There's nothing like that. There's nothing like football is football. Football is football.
But you cannot just.
Just to be honest,
because
even
even the game-
quiet, he's a leader. Ronaldo.
has
to start.
even
I know.
even the opponents that Argentina had last World Cup, they were not much compared to France. France had to go through England.
England, they had to go through Morocco.
Morocco was considered as underdogs.
Yeah, but they booted out Portugal, reaching a semi-final.
Look, you here. It's clear. It's clear. You're a Messi fan.
Netherlands.
You're a Messi fan.
Netherlands.
Listen, chill.
You're a Messi fan. So
You're a Messi fan.
So your opinions are biased somehow.
How biased?
Your opinions are biased.
How biased?
Let's be
Listen.
practical here. Let's be
Yeah,
practical.
we all know.
No.
If Argentina wins, we all know we can already see the group they're in. That's the easiest group in the tournament so far.
But I'm sure they might meet.
Argue.
It's not the easiest. Austria. Are you sure Austria?
Austria. Who was at Austria? Tell me who's at Austria. Tell me one player from
Mention
Austria.
5 people.
Mention 5 people. Except from Alaba.
I've checked my research on this.
Even in the Argentina squad, just mention for us 3 people who won sensible trophies in that squad. Big trophies. What did Bacarista win?
Oh, you're meaning previous?
No, in this previous.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Wait. Let's save this argument for another day. Yeah, I think it was a great talk we had with you guys.
I'm sure we can even make episodes and seasons if we want. Bring another time.
If we bring another time, we'll make our own seasons.
Portugal is playing on Wednesday. I can't wait.
So yeah, it was a great show. It was a great show. The argument is done. The argument is done.
Anyway.
So yeah, my name is Mwene Hamazila, a Liverpool fan. Yeah.
Chipo Mundike. I know we never had time to talk about Barcelona, so I'm angry.
My name is Chavo Tehalova. I'm a Madrid fan and Chelsea fan. Hala Madrid.
Yeah, but
Thank
you for watching us. Like and subscribe.
Again, you come again because I need you again. That was nice. Yeah. So just that I will come again and work.
Yeah. We'll come again for sure.
Definitely.
Just like and subscribe to this channel.
After Argentina loses.
Probably.
After Argentina loses.
We're going to come after Argentina and Portugal. Play. We'll come and judge now.
We need to review that.
We need to review that here.
Definitely. We'll have to review that.
Anyways, thank you for watching us, guys.
Like and subscribe.